What? So Marvel Studios just announced another black superhero in the MCU? Let's talk about it. My name is Brandon Keith Avery, and this is just my opinion. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Just My Opinion. I really do appreciate it. And if this is your first time finding me, please go ahead and click on that subscribe button and also the little bell so you can be notified when I make uploads. So Marvel Studios just finished their Hall H panel at San Diego Comic-Con 2019, and they just dropped a whole bunch of announcements for their Phase 4 slate of films and television shows that are going to be on Disney Plus. Some of these projects I am more excited about others, and I'm going to talk about that right now. And the one that gets me most excited about all of them we are going to have a Blade film now in the MCU. Yes, I did say that Blade is coming to the MCU, and I am so super duper excited about that. Now, big fan of Blade. I got the first Blade right there on Blu-ray. I got Blade 2 right there on Blu-ray as well, and I do not have Blade Trinity on Blu-ray because I think that film sucks, but we are getting Blade in the MCU. Not only did we get that announcement, we now have some casting. Mr. Mahershala Ali is going to be cast as Blade, and I think this is absolutely perfect. If you don't know Mahershala Ali, of course, he is the two-time Academy Award-winning actor for Green Book and Moonlight for Best Supporting Role. This guy can act his freaking behind off, and so I hope that he can do that as well with the new Blade franchise.
Mahershala Ali. Mahershala, it looks like you brought your own hat, Mahershala. You did? What is that? Thank you, Hall H. We'll see you next time.
Now, we don't have an official date. We don't know who is attached to this as far as a director is concerned, but we do know that it's coming. And I wasn't in Hall H. I was here in Dallas, Texas, waiting for this news to announce. I heard that this was one of the last announcements, and everybody is surprised, but I am so happy about this. I'm a big fan of Mahershala Ali. He was also in Hidden Figures and also Roxanne. I haven't seen Roxanne, but I have seen Hidden Figures, and I do own that. But we're getting a new Blade film with Mr. Mahershala Ali, and I'm very excited about that. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love me some good old Wesley Snipes as Blade, and I think he did a great job, but I'm not disappointed that, we are having this being recast because this is a new continuity and all that good stuff. Now, what would be super dope is if Whistler really is a comic book character and we can get Wesley Snipes to come back to teach Mahershala Ali how to fight. I hope, I do want some nice martial arts action in this. Wesley Snipes is a martial artist, so I hope Mr. Mahershala Ali can do the same thing. I didn't know Chris Evans, Captain America, as a martial artist, but I think he did a great job with all the fighting and choreography in his film. So hopefully we can get a little bit of that in this Blade series as well, with some good action, long takes, hand-to-hand fighting with a bunch of cool weapons. That would be badass. And not only am I excited about that, just for more is to come as far as tying in with other MCU characters, because as we know, Blade is a martial art vampire hunter. Okay, one thing I want to know, is this going to be rated R? I honestly can't imagine if we're going to have a Blade film and or TV series if it's PG-13. That would disappoint me. I do think it has to be rated R because, Blade was rated R in the original films. It didn't have to do with Marvel or Disney necessarily, but it's a vampire, it's blood, so how can you have a vampire movie without blood, and hard R and things like that? That doesn't make sense to me. It was rated R before everyone went to go see it. 20th Century Fox, they had rated R content with Deadpool, and no one lost their life or anything like that. Everything will be okay. So I'm hoping that this is rated R. I hope we don't have to wait 17 years for this to come out. No, I'm pretty sure it'll come out maybe 2022, 2023, something like that. I don't know. Also, I'm really excited about the Morbius character because that is a vampire as well, but also Morbius is also a Spider-Man villain as well. So could we possibly see some Blade, Spider-Man, Morbius crossover? That would be very, very cool to me, but I'm very excited about this news. I want to know, are you excited about this? You know, are you happy with the Blade announcement? Are you happy with the Mahershala Ali casting? When do you think this is going to come out? Do you think this film is going to be rated R or PG-13? Please, guys, let me know down in the comment section below. Let's get this conversation going and keep it flowing. But guys, that is just my opinion. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please, if you like the video, go ahead and give me the thumbs up, and please consider subscribing and look me up on social media. But guys, I just want to thank you again for tuning into my opinion / review / reaction to this news for Blade and Mahershala Ali cast. And before you go, don't forget that my name is Brandon Keith Avery, and this is just my opinion. Peace.